How's it going, everybody? It's Dustin here. Well, it's over. The pumpkin patch is over for the year. Yeah, it's a long season. Quick though, went by quick, but it was a good season. We had a great season. It was a very solid season. We had tried a few new things. They worked out. Got a whole new list of stuff I need to improve on for next year, just like any other year. But pumpkin patch is over, so hopefully now we can get back to projects and auctions and all that kind of stuff. So, apologize. The content has been non-existent and only been about the pumpkin patch. So, hopefully we can start getting back to auctions. We've got one coming up. The first Saturday of the month will be coming up in a week. It's the last weekend of October right now. Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff to do. So what are we going to do now? What's next? Pumpkin patch is over. Well, for us, we've got to tear down the pumpkin patch. So everything that you've seen us get ready, I got to put all that back up. But I'm not going to bore you guys with that. We'll get that stuff all put up. Get all the straw bales sold. All the corn for the corn pit sold. All the extra pumpkins. We've got most of them already sold. And get all that stuff put up for the season. Next on the channel is we got to get on some firewood. Bad. I don't think I've got enough to finish this season out for ourselves. And we haven't even started on next year's firewood. So, firewood is first on the list. But, to go cut firewood, I need operational chainsaws. Which I do not have right now. Well, actually I do. I got one during pumpkin patch season at an online auction that you guys haven't seen. And it's a doozy. Let's just say in the steel, it's going to round out a perfect trifecta of chainsaws. More on that in a future video. I was pretty pumped to pick this one up. And it's a runner. But the 026 is down. So, loaded up the old parts cannon and shot it off toward the TriStar Supply. No affiliation with them at all. Other than I seen them on my buddy Joe at the Okie Woodsman. Seen them on his channel. So, looked them up. Ordered some parts. And they came in. So, what do we got here? Got a carburetor for the 044. So, I pretty well narrowed it down to what I think are two possibilities as to why it's running hot. One, carburetor's got something wrong with it and it's running lean. Two, and this came from John at Farm Scrap, we think it might be just dirty. Really dirty. Chainsaws are air cooled. The outside of it was filthy when I got it, and I never took it apart and fully cleaned it. So we're going to fully clean the cylinder, all that stuff, get all the dirt, grime, grease, oil, whatever, get it completely clean, change the carburetor, fuel filter, and try it again. So I'm not an aftermarket carburetor guy for my good chainsaws, but this one seemed pretty highly recommended on TriStar's website as the only aftermarket one worth buying. It's like $25. So compared to pushing 100 for steel, give it a shot. What do we got here? Okay, yeah. The clutch drum and gear were a little worn on the 44, so it's like $7. I got a new one. What else for the 44? Oh, EganPerformanceSaws.com. Went back to them for a set of dogs for the 44. If you'll remember, the steel ones I'd got, one fit, one didn't, so getting all this taken care of at once. New chain catcher, Most of the stuff is like Farmer Tech parts. This is an air filter for the 026. And for the 026, got a new coil. I had no problems with that saw. Then when the 44 was acting up, I went to get the 026 and wouldn't start. Crank, wouldn't start. Or pull, wouldn't start. Pulled the spark plug out, checked for spark, no spark. So, I don't know what happened. So, got a new coil for it. We'll get it put on, get the 026 back running. Hopefully get the 044 running. The new saw, old saw, new to me saw. You guys know better than to know that I went and got a brand new saw. So, going to take those 3 out in the woods. One of our hay customers has got a bunch of dead pecans, not dead. They got blown over in a storm last spring. So I think he's got 11 of them that need taken out. So we're going to take them over there, get to working on that pecan, which will make really good smoker wood. So there'll be a lot of it that turns to firewood. The premium stuff is going to get bundled up for smoker wood. Speaking of bundle wood, I've got all that persimmon that is ready to be smoked or ready to be used for smoker wood. So we're going to get all that bundled up, restock the roadside stand, put a little effort into that this year. What else? Oh, the 391, the MS391, I need to get it. It won't idle very well. So I'm going to get that fixed, get it sold, and that should pay for the new saw I bought. And the new saw I bought replaces that saw. So, yeah. Did not get to the golf cart. It is still right over there. And as I said, the shop became a little bit of a mess. But we'll get it all cleaned back up. As soon as we get everything put up from the pumpkin patch, we'll get in here and get all that back organized. So, but yeah, I want to go to an auction. I'm missing auctions. I bought that new saw at an online auction, and something else that if I can figure out how to use it, which I got a manual for it, will be a game changer for the firewood. So more on that in a future video. So I made 2 really good purchases, I hope, on internet auctions while we've been doing the pumpkin patch. Got a one of them I got a sure enough steal on. The saw, I wanted it bad, so I paid a little more for it than I thought I was going to have to, but still $500 off of what a new one comparable would be, at least. Probably more like $600 off. But you guys will like it. So, yeah, just a little update. Not doing anything today. Actually, we're open right now. Just wanted to hop in here. I've been staring at these new boxes of parts, so I wanted to come in here and open them up. And I've picked up a few tools for the shop and for the firewood stuff. So in the next video, when we start working on the chainsaws, we'll go through some of that stuff. I'll show you what I got. None of this is sponsored crap. It's all stuff I bought. Just try it out, see how it works, and I'll let you know if it's a good product or not. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient with me. And we're going to get back on the regular content. We're going to hit some auctions. And I've got a lot of stuff I need to get bought this year. Got to get a couple tractors and a pickup. So I almost bought another truck the other day, but just wasn't the right one. So I'm in the market for a good 4-wheel drive. Anyway, well, I'm rambling. We're going to get back at it in the next video. Hopefully, no guarantees, but hopefully the next video, we're on some chainsaws. Getting them revved up, worked up, and hopefully get them in some wood. I am really, the 044 has been a long, painful process of it not working out, and I just put it off to the side and forget about it. So it's time to get it out, get a little redemption. I want to see what that thing will do running good. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back to normal very soon. Thanks.